All right, everybody. It's Whiskey Quickie time, and we're going back to one of the better bottle designs in the game here. You know, Old Fitzgerald has just been absolutely crushing with their decanters, and now they're coming out with something they call the everyday person's release of the Old Fitzgerald. I don't know. They didn't actually call it that. That's what I'm calling it. But let's give you some stats on it here real quick. So this is their new 7-year-old bottled-in-bond Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And this is going to be a new signature expression, hopefully available as much as possible, sometimes in a bag. For ours, we didn't get a green velvet bag.
It's a bummer.
We're not that important. I'm just kidding. But we did get a bottle, and that's probably the most important part. It is bottled 100 proof because it is bottled in bond, and is their traditional, their wheated mash bill of 68% corn, 20% wheat, 12% malted barley. And it's going to have a suggested retail price of $60.
I mean, the bottle alone is just gorgeous. I mean, it's not as fancy and ornate as the decanter, but it's a great, resemblance of it, homage to it.
It's a modern expression.
It looks really good sitting here. It's nice. They did a great job with it.
They really did a good job.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm not going to say ding them for, but I wonder if this emblem right here, that's a label on top, couldn't have been a silkscreen gold emblem or something like that, or if they're going to be using this glass for something else later on where this is going to get changed.
Oh, maybe.
See? So who knows?
Yeah. Cash strength Old Fitz 7-year.
That's true. It could change. But let's go ahead and dive in with the nose. It smells like bourbon.
Yeah, this one's got a lot of classic bourbon notes, some caramel, vanilla. There is a slight hint of some fruit in there, like cherry, strawberries, kind of stone fruit, red fruit kind of vibes.
Does it smell like a proof down Larceny to you? Maybe.
Larceny, though, I get always usually like a ton of cinnamon, and I'm not getting a ton of cinnamon on these. Yeah.
Right. So they do choose the barrels then.
That's right.
Well, on with the taste. Let's see what we think of this next.
I mean, very creamy, lots of vanilla custard, some baked goods, subtle hint of baking spices. It's very classic in profile. There's nothing wrong with this at all. It's just a really solid, hitting all kind of like check boxes.
Exactly. You're going to get this and you're going to be like, wow, I'm very impressed of the flavor and everything. Are you going to put it as your whiskey of the year? Probably not.
No,
but it's not probably meant to be whiskey of the year. It's meant to be that,
like you said, every day,
the everyday, accessible type of Old Fitzgerald. Now, because what iteration are we on Old Fitzgeralds that have probably had to come and go? It's like we had the black wax 12-year. We've had all kinds of Old Fitzgeralds. It just didn't make it.
And you had the spring and falls, and then you're saying that?
Well, I mean, of yesteryear.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And hopefully, we'll see if this one sticks. We'll see if
I think it'll stick.
All you whiskey nerds out there like it for longer than the Old Fitz 12-year and the black wax that I actually wasn't a fan of back in the day. But
yeah,
those are different times. Who knows? But let's go ahead and let's rate this. So on the nose,
sideways.
Okay,
for me.
And the taste,
thumbs up. I really enjoy the palate. I mean, this is like somebody that's just starting their bourbon journey and they're wanting something that's they're graduating from 80 or 90 proof, and you're like, here's something 100 proof. At 100 proof, this is so approachable, so easy drinking, lots of good flavor.
You won't be mad at it.
No, you're not gonna be mad at it.
And the finish,
sideways. I mean, there's not a ton there, but like I said, this is something that if I'm not trying to impress my friends, I just want something that's solid, I'm going to grab this bottle, and it just looks...
It looks sweet.
It'll look thick on my bar.
It's a cool bottle.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yep. And packaging matters.
It sure does. So that's a review of Old Fitz 7-year bottled and bond bourbon. With that, cheers. We're going to see you next time.
Toodles.